Silicon Valley, technology, art, green, and sustainability.
Welcome to another episode of Silicon Valley Tech, Art, Green, and Sustainability, SVTAGS. Today I'm very honored to have Justin with me from Punx.
That's right.
And I'm just so honored. It's just a thrill to meet you and everything that you've done, and it's just so great. But before we talk about Punx, let's talk about you and your background. And
Totally, yeah.
Just found out you have kids. And
Yep, totally. I just turned 21. Just kidding.
Yeah, I believe it.
Yeah, so I'm born.
So you started having kids when you were 10?
Yep, exactly. Yeah, we're very progressive. I'm born and raised here in San Jose. This is my hometown, and I love it here. And I grew up here, just being and seeing San Jose grow from where it was in the 80s to now. Huge difference here in the Bay Area, and
I
love my city.
The 80s.
Yeah, early 80s. We'll just put it there. Yeah.
So grew up here.
Yeah, I grew up here.
Met your wife here.
Yeah, that's right. Actually, my wife, we both met. Kind of interesting story. We both met at Great America, the theme park right down the street from here. And both of us were performers. I grew up as a drummer.
No, you weren't a performer.
Yeah, I know, right? You can't tell. I'm super shy. I was working for Nickelodeon at the time. Hosted a Nickelodeon show at Great America. She was a dancer, and our good friends at Great America hooked us up, and we went on a couple dates, and the rest is history. We've been married over, gosh, how many years now? Over 10 years, about going on 12 years now, marriage. Wow. So, yeah.
And you do look so young. I would have never.
I use great skincare and lotions.
We'll have to get them to sponsor the next show because we'll plug them for them for you. So I'm going to pull up the first slide, which is, I think, with one of your volunteers, or is this your wife?
This is not my wife. This is, they're beautiful though.
Yeah.
So we have Deb Kramer. She's from an organization called Keep County Creek Beautiful.
Okay.
Another incredible organization.
Is that the lady in the middle?
It's the lady in the middle.
Okay.
Yeah, and she runs an organization with some partners called Keep County Creek Beautiful, which works on conservation here in the Bay Area on County Creek. And the other woman, her name is Debbie, and she is an awesome killer volunteer.
Okay.
Her and I both go to church at Echo Church here in San Jose, and just a dynamite person that works with a lot of nonprofits.
So tell us what you do. Tell us what Punx is.
Yeah, so the Punx is actually my personal response to wanting to clean up the city of San Jose. I got sick and tired of hearing myself complain on my commute to downtown San Jose about all the trash in my hometown, and I found myself being, who's gonna clean this up? Who's supposed to be doing this? Isn't this why we pay property taxes and why we pay taxes in general, to have people clean it up? Well, after doing a lot of research, I figured out that there's just not enough resources to get rid of this situation here.
Well, and when we were kids, I'm probably a little bit older than you, but our parents used to say, it's a $1,500 fine if you throw that out the window, right? And you'd feel really guilty. Nobody would throw anything out, but now, I'm constantly picking up in our front yard stuff.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's never ending. And
so that was kind of the light bulb moment when you were driving to work. And
yep, exactly. I was like, I got to do something about this. So I started an organization, just literally a couple friends from my church hanging out. We're like, let's do this. We called it a life group, and so because we do life together. So it eventually spun out to becoming the Punx. I wanted to come up with an urban, very energetic, very different way of actually attracting youth to want to care for the environment and want to care for the city that they live in and grow up in. And so I wanted to make it super fun for one to come on out to volunteer 2 hours on a Saturday. And so I create that atmosphere for all of our volunteers. And so we go out once a month for about 2 hours and just clean up trash and have fun together. We sweat together, we laugh together, and we just have a great time.
So let's pull up the first slide that we've got here, and this is you at one of your booths?
Yeah, this is our booth that we set up here, and we actually just got it.
Looks like you got some milk out there and donuts, coffee, and
we always like to bless the volunteers with coffee or pastries, and I try to get sponsors to sponsor breakfast, whatever it might be. And so out there, we got always get coffee and some type of pastries just to get the energy going and get people ready to go.
So is it an early morning that usually?
Not too early, 9 o'clock.
Okay.
I get there early to set everything up.
And usually a Saturday, Sunday?
Always a Saturday.
Okay.
Rarely will we do a Sunday, and usually if it is on a Sunday, we're doing a different style of events, not trash cleanup. We also partner up with a great organization called Operation Care and Comfort, and that's an organization that puts together care packages for our military troops overseas. So and that's a super fun
I know
one.
who they are because my non-denominational church. We did that several times.
Oh,
too.
awesome! Yes, we're doing one up in November.
That's
at the VIA Stadium.
So, are there employees or
the Operation Care Comfort?
No, for Trash Punx. It's all volunteers? Okay.
Yeah, I won't even consider, I'm a volunteer myself. So we have about 530 volunteers underneath the Trash Punx that have come and served. At our events, we have anywhere from 50 to 200 people that come on out.
Wow, let's pull up 2 more slides here really quick.
Totally.
So I think that here is, so there's a group. Are you gathering in the morning there?
Gathering in the morning, we do a morning talk, we let people know.
And you've got the City of San Jose is the anti-graffiti?
Yep, exactly.
Is that what,
Yep. So the City of San Jose's anti-litter, anti-graffiti team partnered with us, and they give us all the litters, the litter stick, the vests, and the trash bags, and they even handle picking it up.
So the litter sticks are the grabby kind of,
Exactly.
And they give you a bucket.
Yep, they can. They give us a bucket or trash bags or whatever. We just fill it up, and then they come literally the next day, or they come the following week and clean up all the trash. It's an incredible organization.
Now, did you just have one?
Yeah, we did.
And
just
was it
a few days
beach
ago.
or?
It's the annual Coastal Cleanup Day. So yes, there's beach cleanups. We participated with Keep Coyote Creek Beautiful and cleaning up that coast, because in a couple weeks we're going to expect some rain here, and so that rain and the trash is going to flow right into the ocean, right into the creeks, but eventually flows into the ocean, and then you deal with a whole bunch of other stuff. So we're going to jump ahead
in the
of that.
mouth of our bay, then where Coyote Creek dumps. That's where you guys,
Yep, exactly.
We're doing
Exactly, totally.
Let's pull up another slide here too, and I think. Yeah, so where's...
Yep. This is literally in our backyard right here. This is right across the street from Happy Hollow Park and Zoo.
Okay.
So this is where one of the nation's largest homeless camps used to be, called the Jungle. And so this is still remnants of the jungle.
And it looks like just a ton of people there.
Yeah.
And I live downtown too, near William Street Park, Olander over there.
Yep.
And which is where we could pull that down, which is where the big flood was last year.
Yes.
And they by the park they've picked up some, but we actually have the creek in our backyard. And there's still a bunch of stuff. And in fact, I think across on the other side, on the 17th side, I think they were doing some like remodeling, and I think they rolled like a water heater, because I don't remember the water heater being there. And there's actually a nunnery, and it's leaning against the nunnery's fence. So I'm thinking,
oh my goodness,
you guys are gonna burn, right, for putting that next to the nunnery, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So I'd love to organize something there to get that. I mean, there's just still trees down, and it's just such a big job. And like you were saying, this particular, there was how many thousands of people were in that area?
Yeah,
the jungle.
Yeah, in the jungle there was a lot. There was like a mini city.
6,000 or
I don't know
not
the
that
exact
many.
numbers, but it was a lot of people.
I think all of San Jose, it's 6,000 homeless, and they kind of dispersed everywhere now. So there's kind of garbage on all the intersections now, and it's a huge task to undertake. And thank you for taking this on.
Oh, no worries. I just wanted to create an organization that's really easy for people, like normal people that are working, and that just I just want to come out for like an hour and do it. Like, come on out. I'll give you everything. I'll give you gloves, anything. You just show up. You can show up in your pajamas if you want. Just wear closed-toe shoes, and you're all set.
And then I know people have masks sometimes too.
Yep, there's masks too, because it can get real rank down there, especially with the last event that we just did. You kind of tend to know certain areas you avoid. If there's toilet paper in one area, you just stick.
Well, I didn't put the photo up of a lady holding a needle, so there's that kind of stuff.
Of course.
And then that basket that you had.
Oh man, it's crazy.
My fiance, when his past work did a cleanup day, one of the cleanup days.
Yep.
It took like 5 guys to pull that basket
Oh my
because it was so stuck in the mud.
Yep.
You think it's just going to be an easy thing, but it gets stuck in there and it's really hard to pull out. You almost need a crane.
Yeah, the worst thing is finding like carpets, and any type of fabric kind of materials down in there, because you know they live down there. Mattresses, they get soaked with the water and messes it up. So really, you know, the heart of everything is just to keep everything beautiful and help out these the wildlife that is trying to flow down around the river, down the creek to you know, just get some food. I mean, they're hurting this.
Well, I know when I was a kid, my Portuguese grandfather would make us go down with a bucket and catch crawfish.
Oh, right, yeah.
And
totally.
I actually, even though there's trash down there, I saw a herring,
Oh,
blue
that's
herring,
amazing.
like picking something out, and it kind of flipped it up in the air and down the hatch. So the creek still has some fish or
back.
something in there,
Yeah.
which is good. Let's pull up another slide here.
Yeah.